So it's not welcome to Twitch, it's Twitch, welcome to me. So I guess what I would like to do is start off by talking about who I am and what on earth I'm trying to do here and my purpose. Like, I think we all see that in this day and age, everyone wants to know the why. Everyone is intrigued about a story and everyone wants to know a purpose. And I need to be able to articulate that story and articulate my why very clearly. And for me, it's so simple. For other people, this why may be something that you need to find or you need to make. And we can get into this later on. But for me, my why is simple. I want to be able to provide information that I could send back to myself 5 years ago when I was dying of cancer. Now, what you see today and what you see here is this evolving product. It's not a finished product. It's not something that I am going to stay like this. But what you don't see is the person that was in pain. What you don't see the person is that has to have difficult conversations with family members, colleagues, friends, doctors about all the circumstances that are going to be going on for me back then. But what you see is someone who's been able to work through all that and is now in a situation. And from looking at other platforms and seeing what I can do on Instagram, seeing what I can do on Facebook and LinkedIn, I feel that this is the best opportunity to be able to give the most knowledge, information, and be able to talk, communicate, and share parts of my story and share information that I think is going to be helpful for many of you out there. Now, although this is how to overcome and it's about being back to London, which was where I got diagnosed, and the title is Cancer, which is quite capturing a stage 4 cancer. It's death, it's scary, it's pain, it's fear. It's not meant to only appeal to people with cancer. Like, if we have a look around in the world, have a look at your family, have a look at your friends, have a look at what's just going on over in New Zealand, have a look at online, like, people are suffering. Mental health is on the rise. We've got people working too much. We've got people in relationships that they don't want to be in. And we've simply got people feeling that they're in a place that they shouldn't be, that they feel stuck. Now, from what I went through, what I've had to go through, like many of us out there, I feel that I've got information that I need to share and I need to put out there. Because in this day and age where I can talk into my phone and we can have this communication, if one person, only one person is able to come on and see this and take a message and make a change either today, or it takes a while for that thought or that bit of information to be able to grow and be able to result in a change in their behavior, like a seed that comes in and then gets watered and gets sunlight and then over time it grows. If I'm able to do that for one person, well then I've done what I need to do. And that is about my why of making it better for those who come behind me. But it's not just about people who are going through cancer. It's not the illness, it's not the disease. It's what goes on here and what goes on here. Now, as I said before, that what you're seeing at times is the finished product. So let me take you in to have a look at my journal. Let me show you what was going on inside of here. Like, they talk about Twitter in this day and age. I heard the founder of Twitter talking about that Twitter is like our subconscious, because we don't get a moment, many of us who were there. I don't use Twitter that often, but when I'm watching what people say and how people utilize it and their behaviors on there, it is almost like they're just, it's just coming out. They're responding and reacting to something, and it's almost like a reflection of their subconscious. Now, if we have a look at something like Instagram, it's very different. It's very fabricated. Now, it's a platform that I use, and I'm privy to it. But it's fabricated. Many of us, if not all of us, put a filter on there. Plus, we select what we want to put out there, and then a lot of people, which I'm just learning about now, are even completely modifying their looks. So it's a fabricated platform, but it's what we all are on. But to show you and to give you a look into what was going on for me, I'm going to read this out to you, and I'm going to see how well you connect with it. Because this will give you the reason that I'm here now streaming. Because as I said, if I'm going to be led by a principle, which is that I'm going to be able to talk to you and I'm going to be able to share information and we're going to be able to connect and you're going to be able to ask me anything you want and be able to Send me to places that you would like me to visit. Ask and try to interview people that you'd like me to see, or just know parts of my story that you're curious about, or just to have a conversation. This seems to be the platform for us to do that. And for me to give you this information, I want to see if it connects and see if it resonates with anyone. And it does get a little bit dark, but that's not who I am now. But I had to be that person before I could be the person I am today. And this is what I wrote. It says, I hate when people tell me everything will be okay. I hate when people just don't listen. I hate to think of the worry I've caused my family. I hate having to decide who to tell my story with. I hate even having to think about what my story is. I hate to think that I'm writing this, and I hate that I hate. Now, I should be wearing black to be able to say that. Like, it should be dark. I shouldn't be here reading that out. And sorry, I've had to pause because it's something that takes me back. It shows the differences that have occurred in my life and the separation from this past life that I was to what I'm living now. And that is that life after. It's the life after challenges. And it's the life after which is also possible for many of you out there. And that's the reason why I'm here today. The reason is because I want to make sure that my pain and my experiences, not only for myself, but my family, my friends, the community around me, that matters. And if I can use this platform, as I said, to be able to support you out there, or that if you tell your friend to watch this, or that you watch this and then like a seed, it grows and develops over time, I've done what I need to do, and that's me passing it on. So that is my purpose. It's simple. I know that if I was you watching that there, I would be wanting to listen to what I need to say. And I'd be asking questions. Because when I was going through stress, trauma, financial difficulty, uncertainty if I was going to be alive, fear about these things, about being a dad, fear about being able to be in love. If I was there, I would want to know a little bit of hope. I would want to know that the impossible can be possible. Hope. Is it important to you? Is it something that we need? I believe it is. Every day since I've been diagnosed, I listen to information that comes through directly to my ears, whether it's in headphones or whether while I'm doing yoga or whatever. And I'm listening to people that I seek out in this world that now, in many ways, talk to me on a daily basis. And it's that message that gave me the fuel to get to where I am. It's that message that created and cultivated a mindset that enabled me to see life